What's going on, guys? It's Luke here. We had a bit of a weird one today. We took a small loss and then we ended up taking a win on eval, and then I ended up hitting a $150 winning day as well. But yeah, I'll get into this in a sec. But before we get into it, guys, Alpha Futures code LukeX still gets you the best discount available. Right now, it's just 10%, but whatever the best discount is, if you use my code, you'll get that. Link for the Discord's in the pinned comment as well. So go check all that out. And yeah, let's get right into this. So coming into the day, I didn't really have a strict bias. I said in the Discord I wanted to see what would happen in this 1 hour gap. So basically, if we reject this gap, I want to see potentially lower, and if we can trade through it, then I want to see higher, which obviously we tapped into the gap and we traded lower. So market opens up, and we initially get this huge candle down, and what I'm waiting for, I wanted to see a candle down, candle up, and then another candle down to displace, and then I wanted to short. But obviously, we end up trading to the upside, and we end up trading through this 5 minute gap. As you can see, this 9:30 candle in versus this 5 minute gap. So I actually missed the entry because it happened really fast. But as you can see, that it took it, like if I entered right here, this would have been my break even, and it obviously would have taken me out break even anyway. So I didn't miss anything there. Then I obviously didn't want to FOMO in on this candle because my target would have been CE, and then if you look, like, you would have been trying to cram a TP like that. I just would rather not try to force like that. So from there, I was like, okay, whatever. I missed this move up. I don't really care. Price starts accumulating right here. We end up sweeping these internal highs. We sweep these relative equal highs, and then we're delivering out of CE of a 1 hour gap. And obviously, I would have wanted to short here, but the problem was we didn't get an entry because there was news approaching. Now, if I was going to enter, it was going to be probably this 3 minute close right here with my stop here, and I was going to target into the 5 minute unfilled and then potentially leave, a runner down towards the market open wick. Like, that's probably what I was going to target, and obviously that would have been a pretty crazy trade. But again, it was trading pretty close to the news, and I don't like trading right before the news. So pre-news, we end up inversing this 5 minute gap right here, or not pre-news. No, yeah, we did. Yeah, pre-news, we end up inversing this 5 minute gap on the 955 candle. As you can see, we had a 5 minute gap and we inverse it. And market opens, or not market, but news happens. We put in a top wick and then we displace down. And I wanted to short this right away, but I was like, okay, maybe we do want to retrace back up towards this 5 minute, resweep the data high, and then continue lower. I've seen that happen plenty of times. So I was like, I'm going to wait and see if we can get maybe either that happen or we can get a continuation model lower. And obviously we just kind of chopped slowly, and we didn't get an entry to the downside, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. I stuck to my plan, and I was like, I'm not going to force, obviously you could have tried the short right here, but again, we didn't even retrace into a gap or anything. I didn't see anything. I didn't want to force this, and we just swept this low. So I'm like, hey, I'm not taking the gamble on that. From there, price comes down and we end up putting in an SMT. As you can see, ES puts in a lower low, NQ puts in a higher low. So I was like, okay, we have a 5 minute unfilled gap right here. We have data highs above. I'm like, okay, we can probably at least trade up to this 5 minutes. So I was waiting for volume to pick up because the market just looked terrible. So first entry I took was on this 3 minute close. We got a strong 3 minute close. I don't think we had an inversion, but we got this strong 3 minute close. We had some volume. So I'm like, hey, I'm just getting in this. I have conviction that we go higher. I was like, okay, we're probably going to flush higher. We get this strong close. I go break even after we take this out, and I wanted to see price, or my stop was a little bit higher. I wanted to see price flush higher, take out all this low resistance liquidity, and then tag CE the 5 minute. That was my idea. So I get stopped out break even. But then I take a re-entry just as I'm getting, well, not as I'm getting stopped out. On this next candle right here, I see that we're rejecting off of this 1 minute gap. So I'm like, okay, maybe the bullish momentum's going to continue. Maybe I should have just held this. So I'm like, whatever. I get back in. Pretty much the exact same entry at 636. Okay, so we're going good. I'm looking to go break even after we take these highs. We put in equal highs. I think we did, unless we swept them. No, we put in equal highs. So I'm like, okay, there's no way we don't come up to this 5 minute at least, and then I can go break even and then hold to CE and then potentially leave a runner. But we end up coming back to entry. We get this huge bearish candle right here at 1046, and I end up cutting the trade. I think it was around this candle right here. I think I lost about 45 points. 3 accounts took the loss there. I cut it there. I was like, it is what it is, whatever. I'm just going to take this loss. I don't really want to see, keep dumping because I'm highly sure it's going to just run to my TEP. I probably could have closed it break even back here, but it doesn't really matter. There's nothing I could do there. So price comes down now and it re-sweeps out these lows. So I'm like, okay, I still believe that we go higher. I still believe that we come up, we take out these equal highs right here, And I still believe we run through all this. We have equal highs right here, relative equal highs. We have equal highs. We have a 5-minute unfilled gap, and we have data highs. I'm like, there's no way we don't come up and take that out. So I decided to, let the eval trade run. Took it on this candle right here. I was like, why not? We get a 2-minute inversion. We get nice displacement. And I also took this on one of my top step 50Ks because I just needed a $150 winning day to secure payout. So I was like, why not take this? This looks good to me. Reswept the lows, strong volume candle, clear draws and liquidity, 5-minute unfilled gap. So I just took that. On the eval, I ended up holding all the way to the data high, past the eval pretty much perfectly. And then on the funded, I just needed $150, so I ended up just closing that out. I don't remember exactly where it was, but somewhere in the gap, I think. Obviously, I cut myself short, but it is what it is. So anyway, we took our first loss here on 3 accounts here. Ended up cutting it a bit short because I figured obviously it was going to run to stop loss, and it did. And then re-entry on 1 account for a winning day, and then an eval winner. So a slight losing day, but I'm honestly I think that I faded the right setups. Honestly, I don't see anything I really would have wanted here without feeling like I was forcing a trade. Same with this one here. Again, pre-news, I didn't want to force anything. This candle, I did think I could have probably shorted, but again, I just wanted the continuation model, didn't get it. I was happy with this entry too. I probably shouldn't have taken this re-entry off the 1-minute gap, but I did feel like it was going to flush higher based on experience, but it is what it is. And then again, capitalized on this, so I'm happy about that at least. But that's it for me, guys. Try to end the week off good tomorrow. Make this one back. We're still green on the week anyway, but it is what it is. And yeah, we'll be back at it tomorrow, and I'll talk to you guys then. Peace.